I get to tell you all about this shirt. How cool is that? Welcome to the Time Treadmill. I'm Ron, and these are my sweaty thoughts about Doctor Who. The first episode of the Dalek invasion of Earth opens with an absolutely iconic shot. The story opens beneath a bridge on the banks of the River Thames, and plastered up on the wall of the bridge column is a 6-foot-high poster warning that it's forbidden to dump bodies in the river. Then a man staggers into view. He's wearing a bizarre metal headpiece, a worn jacket, and beneath the jacket, this shirt. The man staggers forward, walks directly into the river, and falls face first and dies. It is an absolutely chilling opening shot. And the moment I saw the shirt, I immediately thought, I need to own this. So later that day, I messaged my friend Michael Montoure, who is an amazing graphic designer and possibly the only bigger Doctor Who fan in the world that I know. I asked him if he could possibly design this shirt for me. He said of course, and within a few hours, I had this design. One custom order later and a couple of weeks, and I had this shirt in person, and I couldn't be happier. I've worn this shirt to a couple of different conventions and Doctor Who signings, and in 3 years, nobody has ever recognized this shirt. When I wear it in general out in public, nobody ever recognizes it as a Doctor Who shirt. It is a totally stealthy, geeky Doctor Who thing. And someday, somebody will look at it and say, Robo-Man, and that will make my day. So, the Dalek invasion of Earth. This story is fabulous. I'm on record as generally not liking Dalek stories, and that's mostly because they become so overused and played out. But here, in the second season, is absolutely a perfect Dalek story. The setting is a mid-22nd war-torn London, and the scenery, the set design, the costume design, the characters, everything is directly informed by the Second World War. Bear in mind that when this was broadcast in 1964, the Second World War was not in the living memory of the children watching it. But it absolutely was for all of the people who wrote it, produced it, worked on it. This, for them, was bringing to life very recent memories. Memories that were as real and visceral to them as 9/11 is to Americans today as I film this. It's long enough ago that there's been some separation, a little distant, but near enough that as soon as you see the imagery, you have an absolutely visceral reaction. And all of that absolutely informs this story. It is amazingly well done. The early scenes of Barbara running terrified through the streets of London and being brought into an underground shelter by tattered survivors of this Dalek war are just amazing, amazing. And then the group of freedom fighters that have gathered and built up beneath the streets of London is just absolutely chilling and thrilling and visceral. It's just perfectly done. This is a brilliant story. As is pretty standard with Terry Nation Dalek stories, there is a big reveal at the end of the first episode when the first Dalek appears. And this one is one for the ages. The Doctor and Ian are surrounded by Robo-Men. They're just about to turn to escape and dive into the Thames when out of the water comes a Dalek. It is just a fantastic, iconic moment in Doctor Who history. I love this story so much. So check back again tomorrow when, if I remember correctly, we will get the first usage of a gravel quarry in Doctor Who history. I hope I'll see you then.